We watched some Chris Farley.
We watched a whole interview with him on.
And we didn't realize he died in what, like 97?
97, yeah.
Yes, we were 10.
He did that Homeward Bound movie. Not Homeward Bound.
With Chandler.
Dogtown?
Yeah, I can't think what it's called.
Oh, I said Hansel and Gretel.
It
was
something like Wayward. I don't know if I can do.
Weren't they Lewis and Clark? Like a spoof.
Westward Bound.
Westworld. Waterworld.
Westworld.
They did. It was Waterworld.
Waterworld.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
What a great movie. Yeah, him and Chandler Bing. Yeah, we watched that old interview with him, and he was so cokey.
Oh my god.
His hands were like going like this. He was sweating, kept fixing his hair and shit, and we were watching, like, oh my god. Because when he died, we were tense. We were like, we didn't know.
He was just a funny fat guy.
Yeah, we were like, oh,
well,
he was like that because he was.
He had a heart attack, but I assumed it was because he was so overweight.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I never like thought about it.
I remember seeing it on like MTV News with fucking Kurt Loder. Remember the stupid like like the dumb intro?
Yeah.
It was like Chris Farley found dead in his whatever hotel room, and I was like, oh god. They showed a picture of it. It was gross looking.
I wonder
because I think like it was like foaming at the mouth and shit, and they still showed it.
Dude.
With black and white.
It's so crazy they showed it.
Yeah, they did. We can find it online.
That's why this would be. This would be good as a video.
I don't want to see it.
So we can show Chris Farley dead.
Well, we could just show like what we're doing. Like, we have like the pop-in station now. Like
we have what?
There's Funko Pop in the station in the crypt.
Stop fucking microphone.
We have like snacks we bring in. We can show people the snacks.
All the snacks.
I like to take my dick out once in a while on the show. Like,
well, 100 guys get here.
I mean, that's going to be a thing. We gotta document.
There's gonna be a visual aspect to it.
Well. No.
You okay?
I got nothing.
Thinking really hard.
How are we gonna get them? So we gotta do the soft and hard. Are we gonna rub them?
We need a fluffer. we need a fluffer. So we hire what? 5 fluffers?
I think 3 is fine.
20 dicks a piece. Oh, okay.
I mean, everybody. So they line up the dicks tip to tip, and they just.
Well, all right. No, I get it.
Tip to. Oh, you're saying tip facing the same way?
Their tips are all
tip to tip. I'm
yeah, that's what they're doing.
We're talking about.
And they just not do that.
We're talking about the Guinness Book World Record for Dutch rudders.
It felt weird in my fingers. Yeah, 2 dudes aren't going to do this. I don't know. Maybe they would. This is going to be a weird.
Dude,
it's gonna be a weird office.
If they're committed to this cause,
which obviously science.
I mean, they're committed to science.
It's the age-old question. Hit myself in the face, Mike. It's the age-old question. It's dick size.
I love those like stupid thoughts though.
That's my life.
Like,
that is my life.
For the longest time, until recently, I was like, "Oh, I'm going uphill. It's north." Going uphill is north, downhill is south. This is directions, and that's just the
directions 101.
The dumb thought in the middle of my head every time I'm going uphill.
Going north. I had one the other day.
If you're going north, yeah.
Well, you're going like yeah.
Well, you have a small percent chance. You have a 25% chance you're going north.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Just sometimes
some like version of
towards north. I had not a similar demo, but I had a demo where I was in the bathroom. I was in a stall in my office, and the seat was up, and I was like, "Why do men's bathrooms even have toilet seats?" I'm like, we pee standing up. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, you're right, Mark. I'm like, you're smart, everyone else is dumb. And then I was like, oh, for pooping. I was like,
because of the poop.
Oh, because poop.
Oh my god, that's awesome. What are we gonna do?
Because usually when you go into a stall, it's down. When it was up, I was like, whoa, that's something new. I was like, why do we even have these? And I was like, fucking dumb engineers think we need seats. And I was like, oh, wait, people poop here, though.
They do poop here.
Plenty of people poop in public restrooms.
I like that pooping, I was about to say.
I exclusively poop at work because
dude, you get
if I'm gonna take a shit, I'm getting paid.
You get paid for it.
Yeah, paid.
Dude, they get $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. You ever heard that shit?
more dad stuff.
Someone told me that once, and I was like, I mean, that's right, but they make more than $1 when I'm making a dime. If we're really doing this math here, if we want to do this math right,
just spend more time in the bathroom is what I'm hearing.
I guess so.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Like if I,
just dumping at work.
It's a good time. I like to do that at work. I also am a big fan of walking around at work.
Like you're just doing laps.
Just like dude.
Are you the chatty Cathy in the office, walking around?
No, I just like to just walk around. I get so antsy at my desk.
Yeah, you're at a desk.
I have to just walk around.
I just imagine.
I stood for 13 hours yesterday at work.
Do you have a standing desk?
It's all mechanical. Rises up. It has its own fan. It has its own environment. Yeah. It's pretty incredible.
Are you wearing one of those water hats?
I
I should. Oh god, I should. And then a catheter just to
Yeah.
keep everything going.
All right. Well, what about number 2s? The bucket.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
Just call
You get a colostomy bag,
call
I
your
guess,
boss,
before-
and they'll stand behind you with a bucket.
Yeah. I'll just get a button. Bucket.
Yeah, Taco Bell last night. I bet.
But yeah, I've been doing that because I work 16-hour shifts, so usually I'll stand for 8.
Switch it up.
I'll sit for 8, and then
Standing's better for you anyway. Do you have like one of those squishy little floors?
No, the floor's awful. My knees click all the time. But that's also
Like a
because
cement mixer.
I'm
You're
about
walking.
90 pounds overweight, so that may add to the clicking. But either way.
Either way. Little click. Yeah. What are you gonna do? You know.
If I stand funny, my knee will click.
If you stand
That's a real
funny.
thing. If I stand and turn my body, my knee will click for some reason. It's weird. But it's fun for me.
You're dying. It means you're
I
dying.
have little popcorn knees.
Oh, it was pop. It's like cracking my knuckles. It's just my knees.
My knees
It's
don't
just,
pop. Well, they pop if I kneel down.
Yep.
Have you guys been watching the Olympics? Did you watch that girl's nipple fall out?
I only saw it because you sent me
on
that
account
thing.
of the Snapchat, yeah.
Yeah. But no, I don't have any way to watch it.
So you didn't watch any curling?
I watched what I saw at the bar recently.
This
I
guy.
don't have any. I don't have.
I got like
I'm not gonna pay for cable.
NBC Sports app for the curling, and because watching figure skaters fall down is one of my favorite things, because they have to keep going, and they don't get to look sad. They still keep a smile. You know they're dead.
Well, and that's like when the downhill skiing, like once they know the time's off,
yeah,
they just stop.
They just fuck up.
But you fall figure skating.
20 seconds into your thing, you have 4 minutes left.
I know I'm not going to get a medal, but
I have to
still
keep
have to
going,
do
I
my
have to
performance.
But if everybody else messes up too
That's
behind
true,
you,
too.
that's the thing.
All right, you're right.
But if someone else in front of you, if someone else in front of you does a better time, and you're like, oh fuck, I can't beat that time now at this point. Unless I grow rockets,
Oh, you can go rockets.
I don't know.
But yeah, they fall and they just keep a straight face. They keep smiling. They keep going. It's so funny to me.
I do watch a little bit of that
Brush the
show.
ice off their ass.
I do watch
it's
a little
called
bit of that.
it's
And
not called figure skating.
The men have
What?
tremendous asses.
Yeah, they have
They're great.
what's it called? It's not figure skating.
It's ice
It sounds
dancing.
ice dancing. It sounds
Why?
so ridiculous. I don't know.
I gotta call somebody.
I think figure skating sounds. I don't know. Is it body shaming? If they're calling it figure skating?
I don't know.
There's figures in there.
I mean,
I don't know.
if you show me a fast figure skater, I guess we'll go from there.
I'll find one.
Put my ass on skates. So you see what?
I actually.
No, I'm ice dancing. Shut the fuck up.
Wobbly.
It's the Macarena.
The Macarena.
So I think ice skating is not fun. How do you
No,
guys feel
of
about
course
it?
it's not fun.
No,
Like for who? Us to watch it or for them to
Fucking
do
for
it?
me to do it. If if one of we're like, hey, let's go ice skating, guys.
Not good.
if
Let's go in a circle of
Kim or Jay was like, hey, let's go ice skating, would you be like, let's not? Or
like,
what would you guys say?
I don't
sports
wanna
like
go
ice skating and
Playing hockey is different.
skiing
I
and
don't
shit like
fucking
that. It's just
do
like
it anyway,
you
so.
do it so. There's such a limited time when you can do it. Like,
yeah.
Like I really enjoy skiing. I'm god awful at it,
Do you?
but it's
never
because I've only done
Sticks.
it. I've done it 4 times, but you can only do it in the winter. It's expensive as fuck,
Yeah.
and it's like, and you fall. all the
I'm
time.
afraid of the sticks.
And children make fun of you.
I feel like I've never gone skiing. I feel like the
uh,
sticks are dangerous. I feel like I'm gonna break my ankles immediately.
And it's like the first time I went ice skating. We were in our teens. We were going up to a free
Friday
skate,
night. Yeah.
and everyone knows how to ice skate. Here I am, a 6 foot tall 17-year-old with 4 fucking milk crates. You're trying to ice skate like an asshole.
Help!
While the girl you like is fucking over there with some asshole. I don't need
Some
that
kind of
shit.
leather jacket.
I don't need that shit.
He's got a pack of smokes behind his ear.
Rolled up
Sweatshirt's
in his
hilarious, by the
sleeve.
way.
Dude, this is a Rosmic gift before he moved.
It's such a funny sweater. Wolf howling, not even at the moon though.
Just
Moon's
howling.
behind it.
And it's the Tombstone, Arizona sweatshirt.
That's what you got for a going gift.
Yeah, I really appreciated it.
He gave me a
The D12.
WAF thong, a D12 shirt, and a vibrator.
We just had sexual experiences.
We shared our memories
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, I think I threw away the vibrator. However, I was in my room and my ex found it in the bedroom and it wasn't hers. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, Rosman gave it to me. She's like, yeah, right. It smelled funny. No, it didn't.
Sure, I mean, the plastic smells funny.
Yeah,
And then
it's
the
plastic.
poop on it.
Had a little caca on it.
Oh, yeah, dude.
What do you wanna talk about?
Check this out. Let's check out this Hershey's Gold.
It's
Some
a
Hershey's
new
Gold.
product. It's a new product.
Caramelized cream. It kind of grosses me out a little bit just looking at it.
And it's called caramelized cream.
And I don't like white chocolate either. But this is not white chocolate. It's caramel chocolate. It's weird.
That's a weird.
Ooh,
That's weird sounding altogether. Now, does it have physical nuts in it, or is it like a nut butter?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
Also, let's go back to 10 seconds talking about ice skating and like skiing. I'm such an indoor person.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of being outside and like in the cold, I'm like, I don't want to do any of that.
I love outside.
I am an indoor person. If I was a cat, I would be a dog inside.
If I was a cat, I would be a dog inside.
Yeah. That's
But
I also did buy a bunch of new camping stuff, so when we do go camping this summer.
yeah, camping's fun.
We really should go for at least.
I bought this chair.
I think it's.
I bought a new tent.
Whole new tent.
A whole new tent from REI, dude.
I own a tent. Yeah,
Why are
camping's
you-
fun. What? All different sizes?
Yeah.
It shows like it's just how it is.
What is that? What's going on with that thing?
It looks
Alright,
so
I'm gonna hop
weird.
in.
It looks like it's albino.
Everyone hop in and grab a piece.
I'm not get the smaller piece. I wanted the smaller piece.
Yeah, right. Smells it first.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys don't want to enjoy this? We're trying to get the whole thing.
I smell with my tongue. You know?
Good thing Mark's not still allergic to nuts. He'd be fucking dead right now.
Okay,
I love nuts.
not bad. If I had to say,
Mike's so slurpy over there.
when you first wake up in the morning,
Tastes like toffee.
yeah, it tastes like toffee.
Yeah.
Not bad. I don't want any more though.
No, we never.
I never want that
I
again.
don't know the rest of this.
So not good. Not good is the.
Is there chocolate in this? Can dogs eat this?
I don't know. I don't really feed my dog Hershey bar.
I would. I'd spread that on toast.
It's a solid. You melt it up.
I mean, I think dogs can eat this.
I wouldn't.
Why are you
eat
trying to feed a dog candy?
I want to share things with dogs.
All right, cook steak.
Sorry.
Dogs
Yeah,
eat
You
chicken.
know what I
steak.
found out? Dogs cannot, obviously can't eat chocolate. But they can have, it's like chocolate substitute. I can't think of what it's called.
Hershey syrup.
No, it's,
Quick.
what's like that vegan chocolate?
Gay.
I don't know. Not Nutella.
What the hell has chocolate in it?
That was hazelnut.
No, that's hazelnut and
Oh, yeah,
chocolate.
that.
Either way, dogs can eat that like vegan chocolate. I can't think of what it's called though.
Cacao.
No, not cacao. That's actual chocolate.
No, what are you gonna do? Wait, why? What makes chocolate comes from bean, right? From a chocolate bean or a chocolate or a cocoa nut. Not a coconut. Not a
Coconut chocolate.
cocoa nut. Cocoa bean. Cocoa bean.
Hold on.
What's-
I'm doing some.
What's not vegan about a cocoa bean?
I'm gonna search here.
Oh, it's probably what they. I mean, they add like
Well, I mean, I get milk chocolate, but I mean, if you're just talking about cacao and
Ugh.
sugar.
99%
And-
cacao. Be so bitter and gross.
Oh my god,
Have you ever had like
dude!
80? I think I had like 85 or 90%. It was disgusting.
I remember I was going hardcore, no carbs for like a large
day.
for a long period of time, and I was like, oh, I can have this baker's chocolate. This is like this 99% cacao.
Yeah.
I cracked it open. I smelled it. Oh, I'm like, oh, this is great. I can't wait. Took a bite. just like someone just shit on my tongue.
It's gross.
It's bitter and it's like chocolate.
fucking-
It's like chalky and like.
Yeah. It's not good. It's
Every
ugly, bro.
bit of it was awful.
It's not fun. It's not fun. Shit on my tongue. What are you looking up? Why chocolate's not vegan?
No chocolate.
Looking up
What it's
chocolate,
called.
vegan chocolate.
Carob.
Carib?
C-A-R-O-B.
Caribou.
Carob.
Isn't that a beetle?
Caribou?
Scarab.
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 Scarab beetle.
Scarab is
No,
from
but
Halo.
carob is like
I don't think any of these words are real.
you can make like chocolate chip cookies for dogs with carob in it, and then I was like, oh, fucking
I just give my dog food, really.
Do vegans eat bugs?
no. There are some like
Get me
beers
started on vegans.
and like that are like Asian. And they have bugs in them, and vegans they're not vegan approved.
I don't understand. So I mean, like vegans know that agriculture kills bajillions of bugs, right? That's-
Yeah. And
Yeah, but they're not like I think-
rodents and.
But even still, like vegans wouldn't eat like a cow that died of natural causes.
But you would eat, but they would eat bread that came from grain that came from the
That was-
slaughter of rats.
Of rats and bunnies and ground nesting
Understand.
things and insects and.
I didn't make the rules.
No one did. That's why
I just break them.
There's
That's how I break
super
them.
gray area.
I had this
rules every day. I
conversation
break vegan rules every day. I eat a bunch of meat all the time.
We had this conversation speaking of camping last time we were camping. We were both hammered. We were yelling about it.
But
We were on the same side of the argument, but arguing like we were on the opposite side.
Because there's a member of my extended family who's transitioning to vegan.
He's your brother.
In-law. So
okay.
So
he's the beer guy.
He's a great guy.
He's the beer guy. But he's a Cicero.
So he cut out.
What are they called?
He cut out meats.
The beer.
Cicerone. It's like a
Cicerone.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's like a beer sommelier.
Yeah.
I gotta stop drinking that coffee. Yeah, I didn't know it's called.
You're drinking coffee this late? Are you fucking crazy?
I was tired before we got
You're
here.
gonna be wide awake.
I just realized it's 7 o'clock.
No. Get it out.
Wake the fuck up.
I'm sorry. I'm awake now because on account of the coffee. It's mucho strong too. So what are you saying?
Well, I need to get some CBD to fall asleep.
The 100 guys.
So he used to like. He cut meat and it was like all right, but he was still eating eggs and dairy.
Yeah.
And then all seafood. And then he cut.
He's still eating seafood, or you cut out seafood?
So he was having eggs, dairy, seafood.
Okay.
And then he cut the dairy, and then he cut the seafood except for mollusks.
Mollusks don't have feelings.
Right.
Wait, you need to do lobsters. Lobsters aren't mollusks. Right?
No, they're sea cockroaches.
But they have no central nervous system, so can he?
They have no CNS?
No, they don't feel pain. They don't feel pain, Mike.
It's just what we tell them when we made them fight.
I don't.
So now he's cut. But like the thought, like we were having a conversation about it. I'm like, he was fine with we'll raise chickens. You raise chickens. Humanely eat the eggs, and he was all for that. But now he's cutting eggs. I'm like, what are you doing to yourself?
Chickens that have eggs, it's not harming them. They're gonna have the eggs anyways.
Yeah, especially
you're not killing the chicken and get the eggs. They just have the eggs, and they just otherwise it's just fucking it's just trash.
I try to bring up sustainable hunting. It falls on deaf ears.
I don't know. I never looked into it really.
I couldn't hunt.
But I know it also can just be preference too. A person doesn't
How you gonna have Taco Bell though?
No, I mean he likes meat.
What you gotta do is substitute meat for beans. Add guac.
But I want that weird meat.
Take cheese out. Add guac.
I want that weird meat that's not meat from Taco Bell. Actually, I'm sure Taco Bell is vegan. You really think about it? Nothing's really real if they serve. Except the cheese, I guess that's kind of real.
Maybe the cheese is real.
It's all mostly chemical and sand.
It's orange and it melts.
That's all we got. Oh, my legs.
Oh no!
Right?
You want me to sit on them?
No, I'm just gonna pull my legs out and just let them just breathe.
Oh yeah, let the legs breathe.
I can sit on them.
I'm good.
Right.
Some of our men have arrived. Some of the 100 guys.
Oh, they got here? They got our tweets?
They got our tweets.
Perfect.
Tweets. In my head, you said treats.
Yeah.
Oh, they got tweets.
I think we have to advertise in the Metro. I don't think we can put this on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's in the Phoenix back page.
Go to the back. Oh, wave my dick. Listen to me pee. All right. We can find that.
That would be the whole. We could do a full page ad. Full page ad. Listen. Look at my dick. Watch. Listen to me pee.
Just all text too. Just that and then a phone number. No explanation really.
Do you pee loud? How big's your dick? Come find out.
Come find out.
How does your dick compare?
How does your dick compare to sound?
Well, we would only get big dick guys too, because little dick people would be like, I don't want to look at this.
I don't science though.
They wouldn't even care though. Look at my phone fall.
I watched it fall.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate you looking and watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, think about it, bro.
I feel like...
Is that a computer screen, by the way, or is that just
it's a monitor that I've had for like 6 months. Yeah.
It's one of those plastic ones from Jordan's Furniture.
Might as well be. There's no power cord, so it just sits there. I know once I throw it out, I'm gonna find the power cord, so it just kind of sits there and looks cool. You know.
That's how hoarding starts.
I might buy that from you one day.
You can just take it from me now.
I don't really care. I guess see what the power cord looks. The power cord situation looks like.
It's probably like that tree. That's that face.
I know the face.
That face thing.
I gotta look and see because I'm looking for I need one for my. When I actually get a new place, I need a work desk area.
A work desk area?
Yeah.
So
I can do work from home stuff, real estate stuff and
work from home stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, this is riveting for all the listeners.
Yeah,
so let's not title this on the air.
Where's your favorite fast food burger?
Do your favorite fast food burger?
Mm.
If I had to choose. It wouldn't be the normal ones. It wouldn't be Wendy's.
Cut a straw. Mike just got when I asked that. I heard you groan.
What would you? Hold on, let's go.
Well, I mean, we got to think. What's fast food? I mean, does Five Guys qualify as fast food?
Because Five Guys is probably one of the best, one of the
I would
better
say
ones.
so.
Also, Shake Shack is really good.
Fuck.
But you
Because
put
now
Five
we're
Guys
talking-
in there. Yeah, now we're talking Shake Shack. Now we're talking Tasty Burger. Now we're
Dude,
talking
Tasty Burger.
All right, let's just stick to
You ever been to Boston Burger Company?
if they have. Dude,
You all heard that shit?
Yes, if they have drive-throughs. Boston Burger Company, they have some crazy burgers.
Dude,
Mac and cheese on it, avocados, eggs.
dude, my
There's
favorite
one called
burger.
the Kitchen Sink.
It's
self-explanatory.
enormous. It's enormous. My favorite burger that I get, it's so weird. It's the Elvis Presley burger.
Yeah.
It's called the
Ham on
King.
it?
It's called the King.
Ham?
It's got peanut butter and you eat it on a toilet.
Oh, is it peanut
And
butter?
there's cocaine that comes with it. And you have to die every time you eat it.
Yeah, they revive.
They revive you every time. But it's a burger with bacon, which I don't actually like. It's like chewier bacon. I wish they would.
Oh, okay, it's not
bacon
crispy
more.
enough.
Yeah, they need to crispy it up.
I know
But it's
crispy.
peanut butter, banana. But the banana is like cinnamon
Just peanut
sugar,
butter. Yeah.
and it's like a great combo.
I don't like
Sounds good.
peanut butter on my burgers. I've had
You
it
had it
before.
before?
Yeah, I don't dig it.
You know what?
I like it.
I don't like when people
I
wrap
thought
things
it
in
was
Peanut
bacon.
butter on
like,
anything.
like when you wrap something in bacon, that bacon never crisps. And
Yeah.
bacon needs
Yeah.
to be crispy. Like
If bacon
You
is
could cook that shit
chewy,
separately.
I will send it back.
No.
Pizza's here.
Pizza's here. Just 100 guys. I will send it back. If it comes on the side, I will send it back. So yeah, just places that have the potential for drive-throughs.
So
So
there's
you're
only
talking
like
to
3 or 4 places though.
Burger
it really
King,
does. I mean,
Mickey D's, Wendy's,
it's-
White Castle, In-N-Out.
it's been too long since I've been to an In-N-Out to be
Yeah,
able
but
to.
no. Well, I went to one in Vegas, but
Right, that was
whatever.
5 years ago.
Dude,
No,
In-N-Out,
like this
In-N-Out.
past summer.
Well, we don't have In-N-Out
What are you doing
right
with
now.
this?
So like kind of doesn't
It's a
count.
bachelor party.
But it does count at the exact same time.
Mm.
The only reason In-N-Out doesn't count is because it's just not around here.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, like it does count because when you do get it, it's amazing. It's
Right.
the best burger
You
you've
know,
ever had.
you-
You knew you were going to say McDonald's, right?
Of course not.
No,
Not a fucking psychopath.
I've been murdering Whoppers lately.
no. I mean,
Ugh.
You don't like Whoppers?
I don't like mayonnaise on my burger. I
Oh,
also,
I
I
love
also
the
don't like
mayonnaise.
tomato on my burger.
but if I had to choose between a Whopper and a Baconator, I'd go Baconator. I'd say Wendy's.
I don't like either of those actually.
Well, this guy over here doesn't like hamburgers. That's fine.
You don't like Burger King, you don't like Wendy's, you said no to
I
McDonald's.
like Burger King. I don't
Where
like
do you go
Whoppers
when you
though.
want a greasy burger?
I get a rodeo burger.
You
Oh, alright,
you
yeah,
love
that's
macaroni
good.
burger. You throw
Onion ring,
onion ring, little
little
bacon.
BBQ sauce.
Little-
Yeah,
little
like that's what.
barbecue.
If I want a burger and I'm like running around, I'm like in a rush. I don't have time to go somewhere. I go to drive-through Burger King. Just get a.
Burger King-
They're the Burger King.
Burger King does taste the most like a
Like
burger.
an actual,
if
it
you-
tastes like you're at a barbecue.
If you were gonna make a burger, yeah, on your grill, that's
It's
Burger
that
King.
charbroil.
You know, yeah, it's
Mhm.
you know.
They have good chicken sandwiches too.
They,
And that's-
I don't like
that's
the chicken
fine.
sandwiches as much. I feel like I always find like tendons, like chewier, like
I mean, also you have to realize you're spending $3 on it, so it's not gonna
Right.
be good.
Right.
yeah. But you know, I actually like their. I like
Usually
their.
get it out of desperation.
I like to go there after the gym, so I like it. Kind of cancels out what I just did.
Let's go before the gym, and that's why you shit your pants when you lift.
Yeah, but, yeah.
Boop, boop, boop,
That's what I didn't tell anybody earlier. But
Yeah.
no, so I like to get their enormous breakfast burrito.
Egg. Oh, I thought you fucked up talking.
No, it's enormous.
Is there egg on it?
There is egg.
Believe it or not.
There's egg on it. There's bacon. Bacon is chewy, which is unfortunate, but it has hash browns in it, so I can't really complain.
Mm.
Hash browns in a burrito or like in a sandwich.
Choice.
Top notch every time.
Bonerific.
Choice.
There's a place in Lowell that does that too, called Patty's.
If they get to
They're
Lowell.
open from 12 to 12.
Really?
Midnight to noon.
Midnight to noon night. Wait, that way? Not
Midnight-
noon to midnight.
Yeah, midnight to
noon.
noon.
Yeah, they don't want that fucking lunch crap. Fuck those kids. Send them home.
They want that late night
Is it
crowd.
Need that
is
late
it
night.
UMass level
Yeah.
type shit?
So like you like it's like I can't remember what street it is, but you go there and you get like this. They have the breakfast sandwich, but it's on like a really nice bun or a bagel, excuse me. And it's like eggs and bacon.
Oh yeah.
They put a hash brown
I'm
inside
getting
of it as
stomach
well.
ache just thinking
It's
about it.
really good, dude. There's cheese. Okay. So cheese on your eggs. What do you guys do?
Put cheese on my eggs.
What kind?
We
Is it- and
talking
is
what
it
kind?
shredded?
We talking shredded. Shredded always works better on the cheese.
Shredded does work better
On
on the
the
eggs, unless you're making an omelet. Then I prefer slices or a sandwich.
Flop it over.
Yeah, just you slap
it.
cheese.
You ever slap cheese?
I mean, I think American is just the superior cheese.
I think
it's manufactured. It melts well. It's
It's a scientifically
Tastes like
it's
plastic.
scientifically made
Yeah.
to be a good cheese.
It's American.
I have to actually say, I recently have noticed that people
Like cheese.
no like
Different.
I'm trying to think of the word to say here. People
Suck.
give
Yeah.
American cheese
Poop.
a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Are you tired? You're standing up against the bully, tired of it?
I like American cheese. I don't like it on sandwiches as much.
Mm-hmm.
Unless like a burger, I don't mind it on a burger. But like for breakfast, American cheese all the way. If I'm going like, I don't like it as
Okay.
much like a cheddar.
About pepper jack.
Pepper jack is fine. It doesn't melt like, as well though.
But I remember I was this is one of the few times I was visiting. I was out in Western Mass.
Look at that thumb.
It was in New Hampshire.
It's like quite a
New
curve.
Hampshire.
Yeah.
Northampton.
Look at that thumb.
He's been saying since we were kids, he has a thumb that's going to push the
This
button.
is the doomsday button thumb.
You know,
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
to launch the noobs, to call it.
I
That's
didn't do
his.
that.
But like you know,
I have a topher thumb. I have this little chicken nugget.
Look at it. It's like the progression.
I have
like,
no
Here's
bends.
a real curve. Mine's a mini curve. Here's no curve.
I have no. My
that's what
thumb
thumb's
doesn't
all
bend.
about, man. That's what thumb's all about.
Dude, you could hitchhike with that thumb.
Oh yeah.
God, yeah.
Which way are you going? This way.
That's what we could use to help with the get that old bobblehead.
Oh, yeah.
Up
That's
here.
that's
Up
the
your
doomsday
night hole.
button right there. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's the
Well, I was
doomsday
thinking.
button.
I was thinking about spreading the orange, peeling the orange open, but
Did you say night hole?
I said night hole. Yeah, put it up the old night hole. Trying to take the head off, make it easier.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I
Those
was
actually, those are worth it. That's only worth like that one was like $8. Like some of them can be worth like $60.
dude, I would chew the shit out of this thing if I was you guys weren't here. I love the feeling of that kind of plastic.
Oh yeah, it's good.
If I can just chew
Is it just soft? I can't tell.
It's soft-ish, yeah, but it's hard enough
you
you
never
can chew
chew a toy
it.
like that?
No,
Uh,
I did
I
once.
couldn't if I tried.
And my friend's
That's so
my friend's place growing up, he used to have parties at his house, and he always had a bowl of fake fruit, and that fake fruit was always eaten.
Confuse you. You.
And I definitely did eat a bunch of that fake fruit myself.
Mm.
I remember taking a banana in my mouth, breaking it in half with my mouth in my hand, and putting it back in the bowl and walking away. Sorry,
Ugh.
Frankie.
Gross.
He ended up buying new fake fruit for it, and his parents would just find like bite holes in them. Because you'd find out you had a bunch of bite holes, and you'd be like, oh, let me put the bite hole down.
right.
So parents wouldn't find out you were drinking it. Like there was parties at the house. Like he bought new fruit. It was fine. Sorry, Frankie, again.
I mean, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem with fake fruit. It looks delicious every time. It's
Um,
delicious all year round. By the way, so when you're eating a banana, there's been a debate.
Is it Velcro?
You like this?
Oh, I hate it. I have one.
There's been a debate going on recently where people are eating bananas that are like too ripe, or they're eating them when they're too not ripe. What is your favorite way to eat a banana? No. Like favorite ripeness of a banana.
I mean, it's got to be yellow. I will allow one bruise. That's it. If
Really?
any more than one bruise, it's fucking
George
banana,
likes it green, I
it's
bet.
banana bread. I'm not-
Fucking green is garbage.
Do you? Oh, I
Green
thought
is garbage.
You said you
Green
liked
is-
it green.
green as garbage.
No, green. I will send it back.
I like me a good mushy banana. Not mushy, but like, you know,
I like it
Almost
to
there.
look. I like it to
it's
look
like dark yellow, about to be brownish.
dark yellow, multiple spots, like
Yeah.
spots aplenty.
See, I don't like multiple spots.
Spots of
It's the other
plenty.
way.
I like a lot of spots
Hey,
in it.
All right, let's say
Primarily because, if I may, it's just sweeter.
you,
It's
so
just
you
sweet.
peel it and there's spots on the banana.
I'm okay with it.
That's too ripe. That's too.
Ah, okay.
That's past its prime.
I don't even care about that. I'll still eat it. It's the most flavorful when it's like that.
Yeah.
People who eat green bananas, they're eating basically just a potato. Like it's
Yeah, it's
so
all starch.
fucking it's so
starchy.
unflavorful.
Eat a potato like an apple. There's a video online of this little boy. I can't remember. I think they were German, but he thought that an onion was an apple, and he kept insisting to his mother that it was an apple. She's like, okay, and so he goes to eat it, and in the video he just basically eats half of it like an apple. Just the whole time he's looking at the camera, it's like his eyes are watering. He's like making weird noises, and he eats.
Still
he's like,
biting.
yeah, no, he eats a half of it, and
Jesus.
I watch it probably every couple days. It's so
Can you send
good.
that to me? Can you send
It's
that
so
to me,
good.
please?
Yeah, I can send it to you. I made 2 notes of things that we could talk about.
Oh yeah. So when you're
Oh, sorry, did I cut you off?
yeah, just 1 second. If the banana is too ripe, just put it in a shake. Next,
Put it in a I
if
guess.
it's too ripe,
I want to find the video of the kid eating in the
yeah, please send it to me. That'd be amazing. What's in that fridge?
in the
Is
fridge.
there a fridge here?
Yeah, it's over there.
What's inside of it?
I don't know
Yes.
I heard the
what's in it.
compressor kick on.
Oh, the compressor. I don't know what's in it.
So we'll never know. My
We
foot's still
we
away.
talked about
So we'll never know.
what's his face. Like, help me, you were there.
Where were we?
We were at Aziz.
We didn't even talk about this. No,
Aziz.
thanks.
Taco Bell?
We didn't,
Oh,
we
Taco
didn't
Bell.
talk about this. This is our
We
this
talk
is an
about
episode
this.
of. Thanks for listening to 2 dudes and another dude. Here we are. That's it. We never opened the show up.
We've never opened the show.
We
up.
never opened it.
I always make a little thing like
I was gonna.
here's 2 dudes and another dude. That's it.
I was gonna say,
Like a little,
should
like-
we?
Something.
We should have some sort of quick theme song. You know how Chip has like that 20-second theme song, 10-second theme song?
Yeah.
We should have some sort of silly theme song that we can. I don't know.
Digitally plug in
I
there.
don't know what it would sound like though.
I could probably make something.
Yeah.
I'm musically inclined.
Just drums all day.
I'm musically inclined on other
Just
instruments as
a
well.
20-second drum solo.
I'm good with just drums. I'm fine with just drums.
Yeah, we can do whatever, dude. If you don't mind recording my drums for a little bit, I can do that. We go to the practice space.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
in Charleston.
Since you mentioned that when we were at that concert, there was a flautist in the band, and so he was playing his flute, and the lead singer was playing a harmonica, but I couldn't see him. So he was playing. I saw it. I was like, George, like this. He was playing his flute, but I could hear that, and the notes were mirroring each other. So I was watching this guy play flute, and it was like, as obviously harmonica sounds. I was laughing so hard, and Brendan looked over, and he's like, "What are you laughing at?" And I explained to him, he's like, "No one else is thinking that." I'm like, "I know, it's so good."
And you know what? He was right.
And it happened for one song, and I just waited for it to happen again. It didn't, and I laughed so hard.
He's dying.
Oh, dude, it was so funny.
It's
It's just so funny to see. Little
flutes.
dainty flute.
Yeah.
This flute's like very flighty and like,
Yeah.
you know, and aggressive harmonica sounds. It was so good. Yeah, that was that.
I've been
Yeah,
watching.
we should have some sort of theme song or something.
We'll figure that out. Pretty good. I've been
I'm gonna write it now.
I've been watching the new Queer Eye.
Is it good?
It's really
it looks
good.
like James Franco on the cover.
Dude, it's
I
really
really
good.
enjoyed the first Queer Eye.
I liked it
was,
too. It was a guilty pleasure
I
of
was
mine.
watching
Oh,
Bravo
is
with
it a
my
reboot?
mom. You know, sometimes.
Just want to reboot.
Reboot.
Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
What? I don't watch Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
Why wouldn't you? It's an amazing
I
show.
don't know. Is it like a fashion show?
I mean, you look like one of the hosts.
Do I?
Yeah.
How loud is his pee? Do you think?
We're gonna have to find
I'm
out.
gonna say it's probably Wicked Lad.
Isn't it like, don't they take like frumpy guys and show them how to dress?
Yeah, basically. I
think
feel like
Brian
my
used
dad
that.
would great on that show.
Crap people.
Oh yeah, that was crap people. South Park.
I like to picture my dad being on that show because he needs it. He
feel like I
wears,
could
he
use
wears
that.
a crew neck sweatshirt with a polo shirt underneath.
I
I
can't.
feel like you should be on that show.
I
be a
can't
host.
imagine.
Oh, that was maybe.
I would love to see an over the hill Armenian guy on that.
Oh my god, he'd be so stubborn. He'd be way too stubborn to be on that
That's
show.
changing. No. It's how I dress.
Yulavan, what is this shit? What is this?
Well, here's the thing. Armenian men will dress one of two ways. They will either dress like very,
Share so loud.
like, very like frumpy, just like we're old,
Yeah.
whatever. We're wearing these Birkenstocks and hanging out, or we're wearing like those
Red
like
Birkenstocks
these like
hanging out.
Armani, like the flip flops that are like these flip flops, not the thong flip flops, like the
Yeah,
yeah.
the
The Adidas ones. with, like,
They do- they'll
the
wear, like,
pointies at
those
the bottom.
style
Oh,
ones.
I hate those.
those style flip flops
Gross.
with like shorts and like a wife beater, and that'll be all they're wearing. Like they'll just be hanging out, or they're very lavish. Like button ups that are like like flashy and like shiny shirts with like not like like rings and like necklaces and stuff, and they're one of the two. There's no usual.
Yeah.
There's no like between.
Right.
But yeah, so the
you
new
should get your dad on it.
dude, I want him, but he might.
But it's a good show. I didn't think
It's a
you
pretty
guys
good show.
would be.
I mean, the
I
first,
haven't seen the new one.
the first one was good. The new one is really good as well. Everyone is super nice. Everyone's very friendly. Like
That's what I want in a show.
everyone is like very nice and like very accepting, and it's really nice. It's really cool, and there are a few tearjerkers. I will say.
Did you cry?
I watered up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Welled up.
Yeah, welled up.
I wonder what.
Not some of them. You'll see. You'll be like, oh my god.
I probably won't watch it.
You know, honestly, I think the appeal of the first one, if I remember correctly, you know, some of these
I was
guys.
a big fan of the first one.
Yeah, what can I say? You know, some of these guys, they were not super gay friendly. Like,
Just said that like Christopher Walken.
You know, so it's
Yeah.
like,
Some of these guys.
so you know, you're not super gay friendly, and then you're open up to a new world of things, and you know, wax and your
How,
teeth.
like, how awesome gay people are. It's awesome.
And, yeah,
Did they come
and
around
awesome.
at the end?
Yeah, obviously it's a TV show.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
even if in real life they don't, they come around at the end of
They're
the
not going
TV
to
show.
air, or they're
and
going to
then-
pay more to come around.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, but like, I mean,
guys are all right.
if this new one, everyone is super accepting and friendly, it's like, well, what are we changing?
Where's
You know,
that?
It's
yeah.
really good, I promise.
Where's that turnaround?
Unless you're just saving homeless guys, you know, for a job.
Oh, is it homeless guys?
Which is,
No.
It's like, I would watch that shit.
how is there a tearjerker if there's not a homeless guy involved?
What would they call
Well-
it? Like homeless guys.
Jerking the homeless man. I don't know.
From
He's a jerking
they call it
the
that.
tears. No, but
the streets to.
Some days just keep getting.
no, but like it's actually a really good. I really enjoyed it. I would recommend it.
Homeless.
There's only 8 episodes too, so like you can like toss it on.
No, it's offensive. Sorry. Thinking out loud.
Whoops.
But you can definitely toss it on and do some stuff around the house and still or in the same room and it's a good show. I really recommend it.
What? Why is Mike laughing so hard?
Glory Homeless.
There it is. You were listening, talking, and thinking about that in your head. That's impressive.
On the way,
And giggling.
It just popped through like a digging
that was
ball.
pretty good. That was pretty good.
Get it, George? What are you guys laughing at? Just kidding.
I was on the way over here. I thought about this. The almond butters band,
The almond butters.
and that made me laugh a lot.
The Cambridge band. The almond butters.
Almond butters band.
A bunch of vegans.
Yeah, I've been. Let me think. What else is happening with me?
Doesn't go on your way.
No, I'm looking for a place for the fall. Sort of, but not really. Kayla and I are toying with the idea of
To
getting a
live
place.
How long you been together?
It'll be 2 years in June.
That's enough time.
Good Mike approves. Whenever someone was known to spouse, they have to
Okay.
run it by Mike.
Thanks, Dad.
I did it.
It's necessary. It's necessary.
I also really enjoy calling people who aren't my dad.
Dad?
I've been doing that to my coworkers.
Dad?
My
Thanks, Dad. I mean, Steve.
Dad.
You say it like it's an accident.
my gay coworker who sits behind me. I call him Dad sometimes. It makes me smile.
He probably likes it.
I don't call him Daddy.
Why not?
I could though.
Give it a shot.
I called someone who was doing pretty heavy front squats at the gym. I called him. I'm like, "Great job, Dad. Let's go."
Was he a dad?
No, he's younger than me.
That makes it even better, I guess.
I mean, he might be a dad. I don't think he's a dad though. I'm 99.9% sure he's not a dad, but that 0.1%, you never know.
We've all made
That's
mistakes.
how it works. That's
Yeah,
what
we
mom would
all-
say on it.
I mean, some of us have been kind of close.
This is very close.
Let's not talk about that.
I have 4 kids.
Oh my god! No, but seriously. Let's what else is happening with you guys? What is yes?
I think
Well-
Mark started bringing up a little.
That burger. We never finished our burger talk either.
Yeah, Burger
Yeah.
Talk. I made a note about Aziz.
Oh,
Um,
as is Ansari.
this note just says Night Hole.
These cookies. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The butt.
What's going on, Aziz Ansari?
He got accused of some shit. Did you not hear?
I did hear about that. I was sure that you talking about.
Yeah, well,
Um,
we talked about it over the weekend. We got in a heated debate. Not
I-
a debate.
More.
We usually always
I'm
agree
kind
with
of
each other.
confused about it only because I didn't actually read any information about it. I've only
Right.
heard secondhand from it's pretty nice, right? I've only heard secondhand from people who have read the article
Yeah.
or heard about it. I didn't actually look into it
Right.
at all. But from what I was told,
knew a good amount about it, no?
Yeah, I follow.
I mean,
I shouldn't be following.
let me know if this is correct or not.
All right.
Actually, you go first because you know more. I don't want to
No,
make a
I-
fool of
He
myself.
answered
I-
an ad on
I-
Craigslist, went to this office, they asked him to weigh his dick.
Oh my
That
gosh!
was the whole thing.
No, I mean,
He came to the crypt and just.
I think we should start
I
with.
think it's pretty good.
All right. Well, so there was this article on a on a budding website.
What was it?
I forget. It wasn't.
Was it Jezebel?
It wasn't Jezebel.
What is Jezebel?
It's not. Come on.
No,
Not
what-
Jezebel.
No, what's Jezebel?
Hmm.
It's a website.
But
porn?
it's in
No.
the same vein as Jezebel Salon, but it's like
Salon.
it's
These gossip websites?
yeah, more or less.
For the most part, I believe.
But
I don't really go to any websites
but it's
other
like
than
Jezebel.
YouTube's.
right. It's a very lesser like you would never. It's not even clickbait on Facebook.
Oh,
it's
is
just
it?
like it's a
Fancy
very
stuff?
small. It's a very small offshoot of things. So
Okay.
there was an article. This girl. I can run through the whole thing.
Yeah,
But
please.
She met Aziz at a party at a function.
Mm-hmm.
She was there with her current boyfriend. She went to talk with him. He kind of blew her off. So
Aziz blew her off?
Aziz blew her
Okay.
off.
Was he being respectful? Or was he just I gotta go. I'll see you later.
I didn't read the article.
I feel like he's a nice guy in real life, but I mean,
I'm
But,
sure he's a nice guy.
who
I don't
knows?
think so. I think it's a little. But
Well, let's find out.
so he kind of like blew her off.
Let's
and
judge
blah,
his
blah,
whole character
and then,
based off this one article that we secondhand
right,
heard.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So then
It's a safe thing to do.
you know, a little bit later, like she came back. She was kind of buzzing around him, and like he noticed that she had a similar camera that like it was like an old school camera.
Hipster camera.
And-
one of those ones you turn the side and then you like look at
Right.
through the top.
Yeah, so
Am I about?
The flash is like an explosion of
and
You have to
obviously,
hold the flash in a separate hand.
obviously, you know, she's
And the light bulb, you have to unscrew light
in her
bulb every
early
time.
20s. She's cute, you know. So so he's like, oh, I got the same camera, and you know, so they hit it off.
That wasn't a bad impression
You know,
actually.
I can whine.
He's
Yeah.
seen some parts. I can whine.
So
That's pretty good.
so you know, they hit it off a little bit, you know, switch information. And I'm assuming this girl dumps this other guy because now she thinks she's gonna hook up with.
Yeah, famous guy.
So-
There's a story.
Well, here's the thing: were they already on the outs?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
George wants to know,
I
well,
don't
what's your home life
Now I
like?
feel bad for the other guy.
know.
I know that
Whatever.
there's another guy.
Right. So
Like if Aziz took my girl, I would.
And-
Like
and
if it was a
then-
new thing, I'd be like, yeah.
and then some
Makes sense, I
some
guess.
time passes, and they connect again. They go out on a date. Now, like so the way the article is written is like they're on the date. It starts out fine, and then it just turns into a bad date. It's just, you know they're not meshing super well.
Yeah,
and
they
it's
don't know each
just,
other.
just kind of this, that, and the other thing. And then Aziz just kind of starts speeding things along. He's like, hey, let's get the check, blah, blah, blah. Let's get out of here, blah, blah, back to my place, blah, blah. And Aziz is just being super, just a dick. He's being a guy who now he realizes that there's probably no connection between her and I, but I can still get my dick wet. You know, he's you know,
Okay.
you know, I'm a famous guy. She's an attractive girl. I can still probably have sex. You know, we're not gonna. This isn't gonna be a relationship. Blah blah blah. But I can, you know, whatever.
I mean, okay.
So
Is it consensual? Or we'll find out, I guess.
so it's so they go back to the place. You know, she comments on how nice his place is. He's talking about how he lives in the same building as Taylor Swift. You know, just a little
Oh,
shit
it's an
chat.
apartment?
It's like an apartment building,
Like
you know,
a condo,
like
or some
you know.
shit.
So you know, and then you know, there's making out. It's all it's everything done is consensual.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but the way she writes it in the story, she's giving him visual cues, which is you know she's letting him know with her body that she's uncomfortable, and he's pressing forward, and she's allowing him to press forward, even though she's you know she never once says no. She never, you know, so that you know there's kissing, there's I think there's oral on both ends. And not button front. Just
I-
just
Well,
girl
who knows? You don't know.
That's true.
Could
That's
be.
true. Just
Could be button front.
just girl, you know, girl on boy, boy on girl, and then you know, and then I think that he tries to push it a little bit further. I think they might have been talking. He might have fish hooked her a little bit. You know,
Was it real fish hook?
What I mean, like his fingers, you know, his fingers in her mouth. You know, it's one of those. You know, and she was
Sexual.
like, it was getting to a point where she actually put a halt to it. She's like, hey, I don't like this. You know, let's slow it down. Blah blah. Blah.
Bad date. He went a little too fast.
And he's like, oh yeah, sure. And then I might have got too whiny there.
Yeah, he
That
did.
was a little bit. That was a little bit. The first one was better.
I'm sorry.
You're living the character. You gotta try and
Yeah.
you gotta try and like embrace
So
it.
yeah, so she gets off the counter, puts her dress back on. He's like, oh, you know, let's go watch some TV. So
Yeah.
you know, they're on the couch watching TV. A few minutes into it, he starts getting aggressive again. You know, and I mean,
Maybe that's just how he is in the bedroom.
Right,
Maybe he's just an
right,
you know,
yeah.
some guys like to choke girls.
but I mean,
You know what I mean?
some-
But I wouldn't do it on the first
but
date.
that's
But,
aggressive in the fact that you know he's like again he knows
Yeah.
this relationship's not going anywhere, but I still want to have sex, and she's not telling him
He's not saying that.
definitively no.
So, okay, no, I'll let you finish.
You know, but this is the end of it, really. I think.
So
there's-
is her argument that since there was no yes consent, then that means no?
maybe and I don't even think she's.
Was this recently? Or was it a while ago?
It's probably a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when it happened. The article's recent,
Yeah, the article was fairly recent. I think it's like 2 months ago.
but
a month or 2 months.
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But it's I mean, the way I see it, like if it wasn't Aziz, like if it was you know some asshole,
Yeah.
like all right, well clearly he's some asshole, but Aziz is real. Aziz, he's a good guy. He
Yeah.
calls himself a good guy whenever
Yeah,
he's in
that's
concert. He's a
part
good
of
guy.
this thing, yeah.
Like he's oh I'm a
Shtick.
good guy. You know look at this straight white male. He's an asshole. I'm a good
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
You know, and then turn around and this guy can't notice when a girl's uncomfortable, and he can't.
I feel like we've all been in situations where I think you can tell when she's not into it.
Right, and like that's one of those things. Like you know, I would love to rape. I just I physically can't. Like
Yeah.
if I'm with someone who doesn't who hasn't explicitly
I
want
don't
to
even
have
like-
So you're
sex.
saying
I don't
you
even
wish
like
you
when-
had no remorse, basically.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Okay.
I don't even like
But-
when she's tired. I feel
but- well,
bad.
it's like-
I feel bad when someone's tired. I'm like, is it me?
Like,
Am I making you
Like
tired?
the girl has to be aggressively into me for me to, because I'm not into me. So
We're into you.
So if you're not aggressively into me, I'm like, well, you obviously don't want to do this. You want to do this. I don't want to do this. I can't get hard. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, I feel like I've been on dates where I like this. I was like, you're not. Well, this isn't connecting. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah,
Like,
I've been on
and
plenty of
that's
those
fine.
dates.
like that's like a thing that like you can pick up on. So the way that I heard it, if I may interject,
please,
and see
no,
what I heard.
I'm done.
So what I
I finished. I already came.
nice. The way that I heard about it was like they were on a date. They were going back. They went back to his place. There was some kissing. They're making out. So she was naked on his counter in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I guess there were like some nonverbal cues during, but there was no like, so like afterwards, like they didn't have sex, and she was like, you know what, I don't really feel this. He's like, all right, that's cool. So she put clothes back on. They went to go watch a movie, and he like called her a cab or whatever, and then she left. And then the cab, she was like, you took it too far. She just sent him a text or whatever. But so like the way I was thinking of it was like it's less of a, Aziz was super aggressive and like was going for it, but more of a like people should be able to feel comfortable to say no, I don't feel comfortable
Right,
here
no,
with this.
and
And it's more of a commentary on that more than anything else versus it being like an Aziz like you fucked up, bro.
Well, I mean, I'm 100% sure that if she said no, and she did, she slowed him down and they stopped.
Yes.
I'm 100% sure that if she said absolutely no, Aziz would be like, all right, and then go.
That's better.
Every time I do the impression. Wow, it's like he's in this room. Just a whiter version.
But
of him.
I guaranteed, 100%.
But yeah, I feel like he would have said no. Like if she said no, he'd be like,
she
all right,
said
okay.
no. But I
Yeah.
mean, but I feel as someone who pushes themselves as the white knight, as someone who's
True.
who calls himself a
White
feminist
knight.
in front of other people, but if you're gonna do that and then you are in any way sexually aggressive
Yeah.
to a point where someone feels the need to write a ridiculous article, you should be. I mean, not punished, but socially punished. You should.
Yeah.
It's.
I don't know. I feel like it's obviously it's shitty that it happened, but I feel like it's one of those things where it shouldn't be.
We've all had bad hookups. We've all
We've all
had
had
bad
hookups.
breakups.
I feel-
There's no.
I also feel like
I feel like it shouldn't be a public career speed bump.
No,
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
like I
I think
feel.
it sucks, and he should say he's.
I feel the
sorry, he
same way
should
about
learn from
Aziz
it.
today
Yes.
as I did before the article came out.
I saw him recently. I was like, oh, all right, dude, let's do this. Like I'm still like okay with it.
Let's do this. What are you guys gonna do?
No, I
Alright,
saw
dude,
I
let's
saw
do
him on the
this.
television. I was like,
Fucking
all right,
go.
I'll do this. Let's do this.
Um,
I personally am just like, you know what, dude? Like, you fucked up. I'm okay with second chances. Like, I'm
Right.
like the most forgiving person. So yeah, that's what
and she didn't have, like she could have gone back to her friends like,
But
oh my
what-
god, Aziz was a dick.
yeah,
Blah, blah,
yeah, isn't that where it should
and
end?
that's-
Or calling
Right.
him and telling him he's a dick, or
that too. It's
or
like
I don't think it has to be
too
a
far.
public.
You were a dick, but he didn't ruin her life.
No.
Like
There's a fine line
like-
between Aziz. I mean, not a fine. There's a big line between Aziz Ansari and fucking Harvey Weinstein.
right.
Oh my
And they're
god.
all everyone's being treated as equals.
Like he didn't ruin her life. She didn't go
When it
home
comes
and,
to this shit.
and it's like unless the guy she was dating before was the lover of her life and she broke with him for Aziz. And nothing worked. I mean,
You take it back.
so in that set, maybe
Yeah,
you
they're
were right there.
if he was the real love of her life,
This wouldn't have happened.
then he would take her back.
It's true.
That's a real
It's
thing.
true.
It got so
If
serious.
it's meant to be. It's meant to be.
If you
True.
if you love something, let her try to fuck Aziz. And that's
And if she loves you, she'll come back.
to go back.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
There was.
I mean,
there
again,
was the.
we also are three white men talking
Yeah,
about this.
three
so,
men
like,
who don't really know the whole story.
Whoa.
And
Nobody
we
here
never-
knows what I identify as.
Yeah, don't assume Mike's gender.
You're just assuming.
I'm gonna assume it's fine. I've been here a little while. But anyways,
Um,
but like seriously, like we don't know the story. We weren't there. We also didn't. Did you read an actual article about it?
I read an article about the article.
Yeah. So we never actually read the original article.
Well, not even that.
So
Just
the
that we
ar-
don't know what the fuck happened.
Our-
anyways.
our-
Maybe I don't know.
But our interpretation is literally just
It's
well,
a-
this
it's a
person said this,
telephone
so this
game.
person said this.
Well,
like our interpretation is a telephone of a telephone. game.
Yeah.
But
So-
the way I say, this almost feels like, because for the most part, Aziz is getting a lot more support than any of these other guys.
Yes.
100%. After the first article came out, the next article was, Aziz is a good guy, leave him alone. Like, I mean, it's not like...
Well,
like,
the other guys are the stories are way
Oh, yeah,
different.
absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah, I never
one
looked into any of the articles. I looked
there
into
was one
zero
with
article.
T.J. Miller that pissed me off.
That
too.
one I'm not surprised with.
Yeah, it was like 15 years ago, like 10 years ago. He squashed the situation.
And now,
Now it's coming back up, and he's losing shows. Like it's
I actually didn't know there's an article with anything with TJ
Miller. It was like something from college, and he had a weird sexual encounter with an ex or something like that, and I guess he said he took care of it back then. And like, again, it's all telephone shit, but it was kind of similar to the Aziz thing. But it was like years and years ago, where it's like if the Aziz thing was like recently, I get why it comes up, but if you're bringing something up from 10, 15 years ago, that's like a casual city. Yeah, it sucks, but dudes shouldn't be losing.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Not dudes. Even if the role was reversed and it was a female or whatever, someone fucking said that, I don't know, who's a fuck, like Portia de Rossi did something to you, and you're like, you know what I mean?
Yes, please.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care what the sex is. I don't think it should be. There's no trials. There's no trials. It's all he said, she said, and once the she says it or he says it, like it's on fucking headlines and people are losing. Well, I'm not saying like Harvey Weinstein, Louis C.K. kind of jerk off in front of you and stuff. I'm saying like the not so crazy ones.
I'm actually confused with the Louis C.K. one only because again I don't know anything. I don't know what actually happened.
That was like a known thing. Like so
he would just jerk in front of people. Like,
he would either jerk either that or he would ask, and they would say yes, but because they felt like if they said no, because these were writers, these were interns, they felt that if the issue was that they felt like if they said no, they'd be punished. That was like the main thing. So they're like, okay. And some people thought it was hilarious. I think he did it to Whitney Cummings or something, and she thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, there were
some people laughed it off.
People that just laughed it off.
And there's some people that didn't know him that well. But I mean, even his friends were like, yeah, we heard about this like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I asked him, he said no, but like it was a known thing that he did it. But he at least came out and fessed up. He's like, yeah, I did it. It was fucked up. Shouldn't have done it. I fucked up. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't, But
my thing with that is, it's like technically an abuse of power. But when is it not? When is it not an abuse of power though?
Well, I mean, yes, because for the most part, men are physically superior to women.
Yes, so technically, like,
especially if
at what point is it not an abuse of power?
The second, the second you and a girl who happens to be physically inferior to you are in the same room together, and you try anything sexual.
Back to basics, back to caveman shit.
That is you abusing your power. I mean, because you always have the element of I can kill you. Yeah, right? And that's just the way. Like
no matter what.
No matter what. I mean, it's like. And
I'm smaller, so
like there are millions of women out there that could beat the fuck out of me.
Oh yeah,
dude.
But I mean,
me and Jay wrestle sometimes, and sometimes it's a little surprised.
But
how strong she can be.
For the most part, the average girl.
She's pretty ripped.
Yeah, she's strong.
The average girl and the average guy in a room together, the average guy is going to be physically superior. That's just on average.
Yes.
But I mean, and so
differently.
And so any kind of sexual encounter there, you have the power.
Especially if you're the boss.
No, but like
people like Weinstein would like say shit like.
No, that makes I understand
that's fucked up.
But like,
it's the feeling
is there a line? I mean, there obviously is a line, but where is that line?
Of. Yeah,
when it is not an abuse of power, when it's just pure,
I guess don't.
Is there a line for this part? I don't know.
The line has to be subjective to the woman. I mean,
true.
Again, it's like flirting.
It's all about the woman feeling threatened or feeling like she's going to be punished if she doesn't do what the male wants her to do.
And it's fucked up, but so it's like flirting in the workplace.
Mm-hmm.
A girl could say the same joke and laugh with you, and then some other guy walks in and she's like, this guy gives her the creeps. And he tries to say this. Oh, that's a nice dress. You could like two guys doing the same exact thing.
Yeah, I've actually experienced that before at a job where just the other dude gives that specific woman the creeps, and if I was to say, "Oh, it's a cute braids," she'd be like, "Oh, thanks," but this is exactly what happened. He would say it. He would say it to her.
Well, he would say like, "Hey, nice braids."
He did it. This braids remind me of my mom. And yeah. It depends on.
I bet your braids taste nice.
It sucks, but
that's so weird.
In order to protect women, which honestly is going to sound like an asshole thing, but it's our job. In order to protect women, which is what men have been doing since
humans were humans. It's in our DNA to protect women.
So in order to protect women, they have to be the ones who decide where the line is.
Yeah,
and that's just.
I think you should know too. I know what to say to it. No matter, it doesn't matter if it's at work or a stranger or a family, like you know what you can and can't say.
You know,
Yes.
And if you don't know, don't fucking say it.
like you can tell who's comfortable around you,
Yeah.
or at least you should be, for fuck's sake, be able to tell
Yeah.
who's comfortable around you.
Yeah.
And who,
But that's
like,
why when they did what they did, it crossed the line because maybe Louis C.K. had to know that.
He had to know that was
Like,
Hey,
weird.
Magic got funny.
like-
You're like,
I'm meeting you for the
okay.
first time tonight. You're breaking into comedy.
Did he
I
try
am
that?
a comedy legend. I'm meeting you for the first time tonight.
Is that what he did? I had no idea. Okay.
Come back to my room. They were out. It was like, come back to my room.
even I would say yes to Louis C.K.
yeah, I'll
As much as I
gotcha,
love the guy.
gotcha. I'd say yes to Dark for me.
His
But-
stand-up was kind of
Freckly
weird by the
penis.
end. By the end of like his just before this,
Because he
like,
knows he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And
his
he's gonna,
stand-up was
Right.
just weird.
he
after a
started
while.
his last one with an abortion joke, which was so he walked in like, hey, so abortion's fucked up, huh? And I was like, that's how you start a special? But no, I mean, I don't know.
So like, and that's where like you hear a lot of guys get butthurt. You know, it's like,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
well, you know, if he's an attractive guy, it's like, yeah, it's like she's not there for you.
Yeah.
She's there to do her goddamn job.
Yeah.
If she's attracted to someone who's attractive, so be
Great.
it.
Yeah, and
You know,
she'll let you know. You
like,
don't have to ask her, can I
and-
jerk out for me? Because she'll be making out, I don't know,
And-
like down the line or
and
something.
Even and she's attracted to someone. That doesn't mean she has to be attracted to you.
Yeah.
That's one of the
Sure.
of the problem with, with men in general. It's like it's like the nice guy complex. I'm a nice guy. Why doesn't she fuck
Yeah.
me? It's like because
That's not how it works.
you're not a nice guy.
That's not how it works.
It's
And
like-
not even that, I mean,
Also, she doesn't want to fuck you. She
Everyone's
can
just-
choose. She can choose
yeah.
not to.
everyone's attracted to different things. You know what I mean?
So he's
Like,
like, I can't believe I drive her place. I'm a nice guy. Why doesn't she fuck me? It's because
She doesn't want to.
she
Simple
can
as
make a
that.
decision. It's like
Simple as that.
nobody owes you shit.
Yeah.
And that's life. No one owes you fucking shit.
Yeah.
And,
And it gets even worse when it comes to dudes that have money and power.
right.
Because that's just the average,
Dude.
average white guy at a bar.
Because-
It's like, what the fuck?
Right.
But give him money and power, and you know what I mean. And they're like,
Right.
they think they can do whatever they want.
And then
to
you-
anybody they
Yeah,
do.
that's
Right.
so
And
it's
then
fucked up.
And that's and then you get guys who they have the money and the power, and there are women out there who will throw themselves at him.
Yeah.
So then, but
Just
so,
plenty to
so
do.
you get enough.
So you're used to
There's
it
some
too.
women, there's some men.
so
who's-
yeah, yeah,
like,
so
You get
yeah.
used to it, and it's almost like
you
you're
get enough
expecting
people
it.
that yes you to death and throw themselves at you. Then all of a sudden, here's this other person who probably wouldn't, but it's like, well, everyone else does, so I'm gonna fuck
Yeah.
you. I'm going to fuck you because that's what I do.
Because
to people.
that's
I
that.
fuck
Yeah. And everyone
You know,
says yes.
it's-
If you say no, then you're problem with you.
What's wrong with you? I
Yeah.
fuck everybody.
Can I jerk
It's
out in
like-
front of you? Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah. So I never actually talked to anybody about it or listened to anything really. So this is
Right.
very
It's weird. I wonder
Informative.
what he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Louis C.K. But
he'll be fine in like probably like 5.
do you
10
think
years.
he'll
Less.
work it into?
2
Yeah.
2
I
years?
think
2
he'll be
years.
back in a year or two. Do you think he's gonna work any of it into his shit? In either his stand up or his show or something?
Absolutely. No,
And then thinking back to all of his jokes with again, I'm not comparing him to Harvey Weinstein or anything like that, but thinking back to how
One of the first jokes I remember is him jerking off to completion on stage. Just-
and it's just like not in real life, he didn't actually get
Yeah, of course.
but and just like the things that he says about how men are disgusting and all these like he has a bit
And
about
we
like
are. Men are fucking
debilitating
pigs.
sexual thoughts, and I'm like, he's really speaking about life experience in that because
Yeah.
that's the same time he was like, "Can I jerk off for you?" And I still love him. He's funny as fuck. I think if there was one comedian that I don't want to see jerk off, it'd probably be him.
Yeah.
He describes his dick as a pig's tail on stage. Come on, it's so disgusting.
Ralphie May, rest in peace.
Aww.
I love Ralphie May. His accent was my favorite. Like southern black guy, but he's a big, enormous white dude. He was funny. And of course he died too young of a heart attack. What did you expect? Andre the Giant. Yeah, we got serious in here.